Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Monday. My name is Wizzy, you can also call me Wizzy, and today we're starting a new mod pack. So since we failed the hardcore survival vanilla again a couple weeks ago, I decided I'm gonna do a mod pack now, and we're gonna play OceanBlock 2, as you can see here. So we're gonna not dawdle too long on this, and I have played it a little bit offline myself, obviously, but we're gonna do obviously a new world. Might take a moment for this, but yeah, I'd been watching Captain Sparkles and Zine play this, so I was like, yeah, you know what? And it's a quest pack, so I'm like, you know what, that'll be good for our quest book mod pack, whatever. So we're gonna keep the difficulty at normal. We're basically gonna keep everything here the same, world all the same, everything the same. So obviously one thing that's gonna be different is the world name. We're gonna do OceanBlock 2 Video World, I guess. I don't know. Actually, you know what? OceanBlock 2 Minecraft Monday. There we go. We're gonna do create new world, and we're gonna jump right into it. Now it's gonna put us on a island first, so and then we will be able to start from there. Almost there. So yeah, anyways, since the last episode, I had gone down to Boston, gone to the Red Sox game. I'm not going to show any of the pictures in this video. I had shown them. I'm actually recording this after I recorded the Roblox British Railway video for this Thursday. So if you want to check some of those pictures out, you can check it out in that video there. Or on my Discord. Link to my Discord is always in the description below. But anyways, here we are on this port, or in this port, or whatever. And I don't think, I looked in some of these chests, and there's nothing really in these chests. And I'm sure there's probably really nothing in these buildings. No, it's just empty. So, it's just for looks. But anyways, what we gotta do is we gotta go down here, down to this portal. And that is where we start. And up we go, and in. So you get to choose a base to start. I like how I have that one. Wrong mod pack. So I think the one I chose was... Yeah, I chose the escape pod. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do Industrious Survivor. Constructing our base. Stand by for teleport. And we are falling to our death. Not really. It's going to take a moment for everything to load. I might probably need to turn the render distance down, at least the simulation distance down to 8, Render distance, maybe we'll turn down to 10. Okay, so here we are in our burning wreck. And there is our life raft to start. So, and there is a quest book. I don't remember. Oh, home. That's what I did. So yeah, this is the quest book here. So basically, this is just welcomes you. Vast, endless ocean, something stirs deep beneath the surface. Can you conquer what lurks below? OceanBlock 2 is a progression-based pack that takes you through the deepest parts of the ocean. You spawn in the lobby to start your adventure, head through the portal, and choose your starting ship. So we've done that, and we get 10 experience to start. And that's it for that screen. I think actually... Oh yeah, that tells us useful commands that we can do. So... And so yeah, that shows its green, so that means that's all done. Then we get tips and tricks. Easy experience there. And some of these other... So set a keybind to carry things. Crafting, and then these you actually have to get some stuff to be able to do those. Then we get the Abyssal Archives. This is basically... this serves as a storyline for the mod pack here. We haven't unlocked that yet. But anyways, get to the main storyline, and here we are. So, the crash. The anomaly struck without warning. I was not prepared for the damage that it caused. I tried to control it, but my ship spread into chaos. The task is enter the lobby portal and choose your starter base, which we have already done. That will give us a broken ship comm link, 4 empty maps, and a box of rations that we can choose from. So we can either choose fruity flavor, healthy veggies flavor, meat flavor, or mushroom stew. I'm going to do the meat flavor. And then that unlocks, as you can see, with the exclamation point here, there's one that we can claim, or something that we can claim here, and that's this one. And we get a music disc here. But it says, the crash. This day didn't exactly go as planned. One moment, the Continuum was gliding through the void, system stable, trajectory locked. The next, alarm screaming, hull integrity failing, radiation flooding the ship, and the violent pull of an unseen force wrenching upon us from reality itself. The reactor core surged past critical containment, failing faster than I could react. I barely made it to the escape pod. The GPS and comlink weren't so lucky. Now I'm here, no land, no comms, just a raft, and I use the term loosely, in wreckage, bobbing in the waves. The Continuum is out there, crippled but still kicking. If I can repair the comlink, I can link it with a GPS mapping system. Maybe I can find a way off this rock. For now, I need to survive, and I need to ignore whatever just moved beneath me. Okay, so that's the start of the story here. So comlink, my GPS comlink was badly damaged in the crash. Hopefully I can find some parts to repair it. I'll have to create my own map for the time being. Search for some copper wires and craft a slime ball to fix your broken comlink to enable your map and mini-map. And then crushing depths. We can claim that. While swimming beneath the debris, this planet has way more pressure than I'm used to. It also seems like there are some ancient structures pretty deep down. Unless I want to be crushed, I should probably stick above y equals 128 until I am better suited. And the task for this is to find a way to survive the crushing depths. And then over here, this basically just is a repeatable quest. Basically, lose your broken comlink, they'll give you a new one. And then search for supplies. I'm stranded on a shattered raft in the endless ocean. My supplies are gone, my crew is missing, I must survive. task is to search for essential materials from floating debris to stabilize. Gotta get a crafting table and some wooden slabs to start. So, I think first things first, I'm going to put that in that slot. We are going to go over to our little raft right here. We're going to break this crate, because the crates do have loot in them. That gave us bamboo and leather. So I want slabs. I do need planks, so I'll take these planks here. Because I'll need that to make a there's a guy falling down there. Need to make a crafting table, so and I will need slabs. I think I only need one slab. It's a lot of recipes for this. Okay, so you can do 2 slabs to make a plank. Good to know. And once you've already acquired a material, you don't have to continue to have it to complete the quest. And eventually I will... Okay, so that will give us enough to do that. And then enough to do that. And that completes that quest. So we're going to open that up. So that will give us 2 more spruce, or 2 to 4 more spruce planks, and 10... It gave us 4. And 10 experience. So we're already at level 5 on that. Sun is setting, but one thing to note is obviously, well, right here, nothing's going to spawn here. And even if I did have land here, once it becomes nighttime, nothing will spawn. So what we want next is unexpected savior. Scattered pieces of ancient wreckage float nearby. I should salvage some of the materials and make some basic tools to get me by. But I couldn't help but think, about what happened. That wasn't just a storm. It felt deliberate. What was that anomaly? And the task is to gather some flint from crates to make some basic tools. And so we need a flint and flint shears. That will give us 10 XP and a barrel smasher. So I think... Was there one on the other side here? I don't remember. Let me see. I don't think I can get back up onto here. It's weird, there's some frogs right there. So yeah, let's swim over to this one here. And there are loot drops that will happen every once in a while as well. So, okay, so we're gonna break this crate. That gives us some food, wasabi roots and potatoes. So break at this barrel. That gives us some flint and an oak. So we'll do that. And that will complete that quest. And by the threads, is it raining now? It is raining now. So by the threads, using my flint shears on the banners, I run into seems to make quick work of breaking them down. If I can get enough string, I can make some kind of system to filter out the debris in this water. And then the task is to gather string. And I could also use it to make a bed. So what I'm going to do is we're going to shear the banners. That gives, I think, yeah, it's 2 string per banner. That one only gave 1, so it's not always 2. Let me just do this. It's going to go down in the water. It's going to submerge down a bit, and then it will come back. I'll wait for it to come back up before collecting them, because they will come back up. It'll be just quicker that way. Okay, so let's do this. I gave us sea pickles, or a sea pickle. Ink sac. Okay, so our goal, well, we need 12 string. Anything else I want to grab from here? So those are starting to come back up. I'll wait for them to get fully back up here before I head back to our main raft. And those ones are coming back up. So while we're waiting for that, I can now do that. It gave us 1 to 4 string. I don't know how many we had before, but we got more now. Now we have a branching path. We can make a bamboo raft. I can't keep swimming between these piles of debris. It's taking too long. I'll never survive at this rate. Some of these crates seem to have bamboo stuck in them. If I collect enough of them, I can create a makeshift raft to get me by. And the task is to gather bamboo from crates to create a bamboo raft. And then over here, this kind of goes more toward the main storyline, or main objectives. Sifting through the waters. The water on this planet seems to have a lot of debris floating in it. Using the string gathered, I can fashion a water strainer to place on the side of my raft. Hopefully it can gather something useful. These flint tools won't last me too much longer. The task is to craft either a spruce or bamboo water strainer and place it in the water to gather materials. So let's gather this string. Let's make a raft first. And one thing that's cool is I can do this, click on that, and it will show me the recipe. So 3 bamboo and then 4 string. I gotta place this down first. There we go. And now let's head back over to here. I do want to make a bed. So let's... One thing that's nice about these mod packs is you can actually craft string into wool. I don't think you can do that in... Well, can you in regular vanilla? I can't remember. So let's do that. Get ourselves a bed. And let's sleep. Actually, I'll leave that down for the moment. So we completed that. That gives us XP. And then this spruce. So sticks, cloth mesh. So we need 15 string. And as of right now, I only have 3. So let's collect string from this, or these banners. Can't jump up onto there. Let's break this. Of course it would go up there. Might as well tear it, and that landed up there too. At least it was on the trapdoor, so We've got 9 strings, still need 6 more. And I'm going to basically at some point break this entire raft down. But for now, let's go over to here. There's a thing right there. Don't want to go into that right now. I don't remember what spawns in that one. Let's break all these down. Ones that fall in the water I'm going to collect after I do everything else on this raft. Let's go to this side. Let me put that there. Okay, I got enough to craft the thing now. I want to break these first. Soybean, fish seeds, interesting. Crab maki. And primal coal. Okay, so these haven't come back up yet, so let's make what we need to make. And then it was, okay. I don't think it has to be spruce. So 4 sticks. Okay, so there's that. Okay, it does have to be spruce. One thing that's nice, oh, never mind. Actually, let me do this. Craft that into that, because at least with this one, I can keep those onto there. Let me collect the string from out here before they despawn. So let me, so if I break these 2, that will give me 1 more spruce plank. Oh, actually it was a plank, okay, yep, so there's that. Okay, so let's go back over to our main raft. Okay. And let's place this down. You know what? I'm going to place this right now. It has to be in the water. Let's do this. There we go. Spruce water strainer, and as you can see, we're now collecting some stuff in there. So we can now collect this quest. The XP, and we got Bounty of the Sea, and that will give us crab maki. Okay, and then now the quest splits into 2 sections here. So we got a floating tree, and we're 50% done with that, and pieces of hope. Let's look at this one first. So floating tree, tree in the water. The strainer seems to have caught some saplings, but we're floating by. Or that we're floating by. If I had some dirt to plant these in, I would figure out a way to extract minerals from some of these blocks I have. For whatever reason, the saplings respond to me squatting over and over. Maybe they like dancing. Task: gather wooden logs by planting saplings in dirt. Note: twerking to grow things requires holding a hoe in one of your hands. I know Captain Sparkles always loves that. Twerking for trees. And pieces of hope. The strainer is filling with pebbles pretty fast. If I can collect enough of them, I can smash them together to create cobblestone. With every step, survival in this endless ocean seems more and more likely. Task: gather enough stone pebbles to create cobblestone. And we've got 11 stone pebbles in here. Do have saplings. And that completes this quest. We get 10 XP and 4 to 10 oak logs. And that opens 2 more quests, or objectives, whatever. So dripper. Notes on wood. I might not be the best at woodworking, but I can fashion some of this wood into a funnel for water to drip over time. This system should soften the dirt enough to turn into something more usable. Task: craft a dripper and convert dirt into clay. Note: the dripper must be placed directly above the dirt block. Use a bowl to scoop water into it. And then over here, the game changer. Not a sieve. After chopping down enough trees, I finally have some sturdy wooden logs I can use to create my first contraption to extract minerals. Although this cheaply making a wooden sluice is going to be a game changer for my survival. I'll definitely need some more string for another cloth mesh. With this placed inside, I can place in items like gravel or dirt and run water through to leave only minerals behind. I'll need some kind of bucket to get the water in as well. A wooden bowl will do the trick, but it might take longer. Maybe I can use clay to fire up a ceramic bucket. Task: craft a wooden sluice and place a cloth mesh inside of it. Filling the sluice with water from either wooden bowl or ceramic bucket, then run gravel through to filter out minerals. Okay, so I think what I want to do first is I want to kind of like do these in parallel. So we're going to do this one. I need to make at least 1 cobblestone. That completes that one. We get more cobblestone and 10 XP from that. And then furnace. The pebbles are definitely starting to add up quickly. With enough of them, I believe I can create a place to make charcoal from the spare wood I've gathered. Task: gather enough stone pebbles to create a furnace and make charcoal. And then over here, smashing rocks. Smashing. I have the materials now to be able to make hammer to break up all this cobblestone. Hopefully they contain something worth using. It's hard work to smash it into millions of pieces. Task: craft a stone hammer and break cobblestone with it to acquire gravel. Okay, so we're branching out. So let me grab these pebbles. Well, let me actually get 2 more. Come on, just 2 more. Oh, whatever. So let me place this down. So we got a furnace now. In fact, let's place that down. And I can make charcoal. Will that be enough from that one to do it? Oh yeah, it's going to be more than enough. Okay, so that's done. And so sun is going down, so I'm going to want to sleep here momentarily. So dirt. I don't exactly remember how to get dirt. Oh, I think it might be from that, actually. Let's please put the bed down first. Sleep. Okay, so I think what I want to do first is I want to make the dripper. Well, actually, no, let's do this first. So, wooden sluice. So it's logs and a stick. And speaking of sticks, I will need to make 4 more because I'm going to need the mesh. And then do that. And let's make a bowl. Actually, how much do we have in there? Let's do 1 more. And then I can kind of do... Because 4 bowls equals 1 bucket. We get airdrop incoming for the first time. To the west. South. So it's off that side. I can't... Oh, it's over there. You can see it coming down. So I want to fill this up all the way. Oh, and I do need a place to put this into. Okay, so that's all set. Let me place... I only made the 1 chest. Let me... I don't have enough wood for another chest. That's fine. Let's go... Actually, no, I could probably dump some stuff in this chest temporarily. Don't really need the map. I'll just keep the bare necessities. And yes, I said that on purpose. Or intentionally, rather. Oop. Okay, so 4... Actually, I can grab these chests. Let's... Okay, that didn't go in the ocean. That landed there. And this one, that went in the water. Okay. So let's... And one thing that's nice too is this has the ultimine. So we can do that. So I'm going to do that. That landed in the water. That landed on the edge, almost in the water. And then I'm going to do this. And that's it for the shears. And, okay, that came up. What about the 3rd or 4th torch? There it is. And since we're here, I might as well go right to that raft to collect that stuff. So in this one we get nether quartz, primal coal, and an item card. In this one we get a stable wormhole, not linked to a storage actuator. Refill upgrade. Pocket storage unit tier 1. Interesting. And a glyph of underfoot. For that chest. This chest has a netherite hammer, so that's good. Got a cow in a jar. Slowly produces milk for recipes. Interesting. Now some of these items, like that one I haven't had, even in my other one. Pocket storage, stable wormhole, I haven't seen any of those yet. got a brewing stand. Yeah, I think when Captain Sparkles did... Oh, look at all the golden carrots. We got Certus Quartz Dust. 26 golden carrots. But yeah, anyways, when Captain Sparkles and Zine did it, I think he got a diamond hammer from these chests first. Okay, so smash that. That gave us soy seeds. And we get dirt from there. Perfect. Copper wire. We need that. And then kelp goo. Okay, so that's good. So let's head back over to our raft. So I think what I might do to start, well, let me place chests down over here. Yeah, that's right. I forget if you shift click or shift place, it doesn't. There we go. Okay, so let's place some of these items in here. I did get the other wool, okay. So let me keep that out. Keep the dirt out. I'm going to put the torches away. Don't even know I really grabbed them. Not like I really need it. Do that. So what do we do with this? So that goes into gravel. And then it turns into dirt. Okay. So you still need to make a stone hammer. And we actually completed general storage here from getting the pocket storage. Inventory management is pretty important, and that's why that's what pocket storage is for. These devices will automatically pick up items that you collect based on what is placed inside of them. This is perfect for mining or keeping your inventory clear of cobblestone on your mining trips. Note, these automatically void excess items, meaning once you collected the stack limit, those items will be voided. Upgrade the tier to store more at once. Okay. And that gave us what? Oh, just experience, that's right. Most of these ones, it just gives you experience. So yeah, stone hammer. So let's do that. Even though it's kind of a waste since we already have a netherite hammer that we just got. But, gotta do that for the thing. How much more? Okay, so we've got full stack there now. Okay, so let me... Now I'm gonna start placing some dirt down. Not there. Yeah, let's start over here. Start making a dirt platform. And then I'm going to do this. Let's put some of this other items back in here. Keep these on me. Actually, can I fix that yet? Or are we not to that point yet? I mean, I can fix it anyways. Still, I think. So let's take a look here. Rice ball, slime ball. Okay, so I can do that. Hate to waste one, but that's fine. I hate how that goes up in the top one like that. And then I just need the 2 copper wires, and then that will give us the comm link. Was it like that? Yes. And activating that gives us a mini-map. And we don't need to keep that on us to keep the mini-map active. And that gives us a turtle trophy, which I'm just going to put in there for now. Let's sleep. Mm, 15. Actually, I do. That's andesite. Okay. Let's do that. And because we had already found the dirt, that completes this quest. Gives us more gravel and XP. Cloth mesh. I have a cloth mesh. What do you want? Alrighty then. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, then we're gonna smash the gravel into dirt. And then finish these 8 pieces of gravel. And let's start placing more of this down. And I'm going to, you know what, let me make a axe. I will need 4 more stone pebbles. Actually, can I turn the andesite into stone? I think I can, right? Yeah. If I smash that, it turns into cobblestone. There we go. Now we have a stone axe that I can use to break this. And I know this will give me charcoal by breaking that. That's fine. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 more chests out of here. I'm going to place these down here and basically move all the items that were in here into this chest. And I'm going to move this to there. I do need to make a regular pickaxe. Might as well do that too. So let's make that. Okay, we got a pickaxe. In fact, I'm gonna put that away. Gonna take that, place that there. Break those, break this one. Okay. Get this platform out a little bit more. In fact, what I want to do is I want to break that. So unfortunately, if I break the sluice, I won't have the water in it. So I think I might do there. So clay. So I do that to put on the dirt, to drip onto the dirt. Okay, so yeah. Let's do that then. Or maybe that was waiting because it needs both of these. Yeah, it has a little check mark. I can't complete it yet, so that's why. Because I have to complete this one first. So we're going to do the dripper, so we need a button. Do that. And then I need 4 sticks. So like that. And like that. Okay. So let's place a dirt there. Got that. Let's just take one bowl. And now that has been transformed into clay. Zach actually completed a whole bunch of quests. So I completed the dripper one, which will give us another dripper, more clay and XP. That one will give us XP in Bounty of the Sea, more crab maki, or miyaki. And we've got a place to flow. This one completed already. I've noticed that the runoff from the sluice seems to go straight or right to the end of the contraption. If I place some sort of storage there, I bet I could easily capture the byproducts from the sluice. Task: place a chest at the end of the sluice to automate item collection. That'll give us an iron chest and 10 XP. In fact, I'm going to use the iron chest to collect the items from the sluice. Throw that in there, throw the clay in there. Let's make a clay bucket. Or actually, no, I can't do that yet. I gotta do it like that. And then I throw that in there. Okay. I don't need this dripper here now. Crab miyaki, go in there. So yeah, I'll break that. Actually, let me grab that. Then break that. We'll lose the water, unfortunately. But once I get the bucket, which we have now. Okay. And that fills it up a whole lot better. Let's chop this down. Okay. And then put those in there. So now I can start placing dirt in here. And there was, I think, oh, no, I guess, I thought there was like 5 quests I completed, but I guess not. So compressing cobblestone. I guess this works. Compressing. I'll be here for the rest of my life if I keep breaking a single piece of cobblestone at a time. If I compress it down even further, I can save myself even more time by hammering the compressed version instead. Task. Create compressed cobblestone and hammer it into 9 pieces of gravel at once. So let's do that. Oops. And then all I gotta do is place that down, break that. Now comes 9 gravel. Completes that one, gives me 10 XP and compressed gravel, which will give us a whole, like 9 more gravel. And then, you know what, let me place the bed down here. Let me place some dirt over here as well. And then, so I want to do this, more smashing. This hammer is going to save my life, I'm sure of it. If I keep hammering to make even finer materials, I can make more materials to work with. Surely I can figure out a way to extract minerals from them as well. Task. Use the hammer to turn gravel into dirt, sand, and then into dust. So we'll do it right here. So I got the sand and dust. And that gives us compressed dirt, compressed sand, compressed dust, and XP. Okay, so of course there's a couple branches going up here, and then the branch going off here, and then those combine to there, and then go off into this main section here. Let's sleep. So I think what I want to do is I want to basically build out the rest of this platform, or base platform for now. Ow. Okay, let me gather those. I'm gonna break this. Break that one. Move the boat back. Actually, let's move it more over here. Break that one. And then this is the last of the raft. The raft is no more. We now have a grass platform. So, now, so we got cocoa beans and wasabi seeds from that dirt. Let's break this cobblestone down. So, I want to see something. So let me do this. So if I do the gravel, that will give us some ore chunks. So let me do that. I might as well do the dust, which gave us nickel. I don't think I can do the, no I can't. So let me do the sand down. And that will give us, that's giving us some other ores. We are getting, obviously, iron. We got gold, osmium, silver, nickel, flint, iron, tiny coal, and copper chunks. Okay, let's go back to the quest book. So underwater growth. Growing food. I've gathered some seeds from releasing dirt, but these don't seem like they want to grow. The sugarcane seems to grow just fine, so I get it. So far, this planet seems to have like everything. This planet seems like everything depends on water. Maybe that's the secret. I wonder if, like, it likes my dancing like the saplings did. Task: submerge crops underwater to grow wheat and industrial hemp. And we got cocoa beans. We'll need industrial hemp seed, sugar cane, and wheat. So we will need dirt for those. Dads everywhere unite. Piece of green. Dirt has proven to yield some amazing results when ran through the sluice. Aside from a bunch of odd plants and seeds, I found some old grass seed that seems to still have life in it. Thankfully, it looks like a Bermuda seed, so it should spread very well in this heat. Task: can obtain a grass seed from sluicing dirt. No, growing flowers. Okay, and then we have sluicing for life. And we need to get an iron chunk. The sluice system has proven invaluable. The minerals extracted or extracts might hold the key to advancing my survival efforts. Using the sluice to gather basic ore chunks for smelting. Or task: use the sluice to gather basic ore chunks for smelting. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to work on that next episode. So let's do this. So we've made a good amount of progress. Got ourselves a little bit of an island growing. I'll definitely need to get more dirt to expand this out a bit more. And I'm going to want to expand it out a bit more for further down the road. And I don't know if I want to collect this or leave this as is. I think I'll leave it as is for now. Of course, we have more areas we can explore later on if we want to. But yeah, I think, like I said, for now, my main objective is going to be doing the sluice, sluicing gravel to get more stuff. And then I do need to sweep some dirt to get the seeds, grass seeds, because we don't have any of that. We need the other stuff too, so we'll do that. And then we'll turn this to grass. And then we'll get to the main parts over here. But yeah, anyways, so... And of course, like I said, I want to grow this out more, or build this out a bit more. But for now, I think, like I said, we've made a good amount of progress so far. Got a good base set up here. Got some storage. Got a few, quite a few items already. But yeah. Well, that's mystical agriculture, so yeah. But anyways, that is just about going to do it for this video, though. So hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you leave a thumbs up. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!